So we're going to look at mastering a hip hinge, which is going to be very useful if you are doing Romanian deadlifts in your program. So first up, when people do an RDL, which is the fancy way of saying Romanian deadlift, and we've got everything in place, soft bend in the knee, and they'll go into position, they'll do an RDL, but they'll round their lower back. You see my lower back is rounded there. What that's going to do, obviously, is be an absolute bastard for your lower back in future, especially if you're loading the weight into this exercise. So what we want to focus on here is keeping the lower back straighter, like so. So we've got a soft bend in the knee still, keeping that lower back straighter, and we stand up. However, it's not an easy thing to do without some form of cue. So how do we get around this, Mark? Well, what I've got here is a bumper plate. A bumper plate is essentially a weight that looks heavy, but it's not. So you're gonna get your bumper plate and you're gonna hold it nice and tight to your body. Really nice and tight to that body, because what we want to do here is we want to enforce that hip hinge with a nice straight back. So you're gonna have the bottom part of the bumper plate. It's gonna be around about your hip height. And from here, you're gonna keep your shoulders back, elbows back, and we're just gonna hold that nice and tight to your upper body, to your torso. From here, we've got a soft bend in the knee, like we'd have for an RDL, and we're just gonna hinge forward, like so. Now you'll notice straight away my lower back, hell of a lot straighter, mate. The reason being is that having this plate here is enforcing my lower back to be straight. So we've got the lower part of the plate actually pushing it into my hip crease, like so. What happens if I come away from that plate, and you'll see the gap there in between, I don't know if you can see it because I'm wearing a vest, that gap in between there, when that appears, my lower back is more rounded, and we don't want that, because again, that's going to cause issues with your lower back as you lift heavier weights. So keep that nice and tight to your body. We push your bum out, hinge at the hip, keep that back nice and straight, and then up we push forward into the full range of movement. So we go down, keep that plate nice and close to you, drive up. And if you can master that, that will make one hell of a difference to your lower back, and you'll be able to perform an RDL correctly, and you'll be able to get the most from the exercise, which is what we want.